Hey, what's up, guys? I'm sure you recognize this handsome lad in this video, and I figured I'd use this as a way to show you how sometimes we cheat our turn. Let's focus on the video on the left, sort of the before in this example. Golf Your Ball hoodie, the red Golf Your Ball hoodie, available on the website, dnagolfinstruction.com. But let's take this all the way up to the top here. We're really looking at the shoulder turn. And just like a lot of you, if my shoulder gets underneath my chin, I think that's an indication of a full shoulder turn. But sometimes it isn't. And that image, that chin is underneath the shoulder, but my back shoulder isn't quite getting turned all the way. It's not, getting behind my head. All right. So, thinking about the shoulders actually turning and getting your back to your target. And I think you can see the difference if we look at the image on the other side. So for the last few weeks, I've been working on trying to, not aggressively turn, but to get my back turned to the target, and not be in such a rush to start my downswing. But here we'll take this one up to the top, and you see this another great DNA sportswear apparel item with the logo on the sleeve there. But in this image on the right, the real giveaway is the fact that now my club is past parallel, right? And something that I'll probably have to work on if I get my shoulders to consistently turn this way. But this has my back more to the target. That back shoulder is actually behind my head, somewhere closer to that red line, and that produced, probably about 10 more yards of carry and probably about 13, 14 more yards. Um, Importance of working out, importance of stretching, importance of making a full turn in the backswing. Now, with all that being said, there's some things that remain consistent that I think are very important. Let's get us back down to golf ball. And in both images, we'll see that the head doesn't move much. And in both instances, we will not have any sway of the back hip as we work up. So in the prior, pick that up to the top here. Once again, the head is right in the middle of that circle. And the hip did not slide. We didn't have any hip slide. So it's the same move. It's just trying to exaggerate it a little bit more and make sure that I actually get my back to the target. I'm really thinking about that right shoulder getting behind my head. Okay. So I think that I've always been a good ball striker, very consistent in relation to how I hit the ball. And I think the quiet head, quiet spine, um, maintaining flex in my right knee. If you look at the back foot in both of these images, my weight isn't all the way in my heel or on the outside part of my foot. I'm an athlete in an athletic position and ready to make my downturn. Okay. So let's remove that, and we'll get more in downswing later. This is more about that shoulder turn. But everything else remained fairly consistent. Okay. So as I go through, we'll see that hip will rotate and stay behind the wall. And I'm also working on keeping that lead foot flat through impact. That's sort of my impact position there. Impact position will look fairly similar here, but once again, a lot more distance on the left side. And I've always had a tendency to be a little flippy, so it's something that I need to work on. But those impact positions look fairly consistent there. And then we'll take it all the way to the follow through. I didn't want to do that. Take this all the way to the follow through. I hate when I do that. So get to impact. Then heads down through impact. Ball and lever leave before the body does. And we get all the way through with a light back foot and all the way on the front foot, just like a puncher, a thrower, a ball tosser, a frisbee player, someone doing darts. But everything else is fairly identical there. Once again, just trying to encourage more turn, and it's kind of why you see the difference in even how far back that shoulder is versus this one. Okay, completing that turn and trying to maximize my distance and keep up with you young bucks out there.